about to go.
Energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Here in the 9, have mud in the blood, and we're only going up, yeah, vertical. Touching the sky every time we glide on 75, all fashion. Whoa, so fashionable, so far from broke. Just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a Big Nick Energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold. It's a real sweet spot. If you stop and know, yeah, it's a Big Nick Energy show. So big, I'ma write it in bold. It's a Big Nick Energy show. It's a Big Nick Energy show.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Sit down, Corey.
Oh, I thought I was.
Sit down.
Oh.
You guys are so generous and loving. Welcome to the Big Nick. Well, I don't know what I said.
Welcome to the Big Nick Energy Show. This is our episode
49.
Oh, we're almost 50.
49. Whoa,
Congratulations.
easy, Gina.
Wow.
Easy. I'm coming around that age, actually.
Me too.
Some
Me
of
too.
45 next month.
Some of us might not make it to 50.
Ah, Wait, aren't you there? Pretty close?
No, it's about episodes.
Pretty close, though?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna...
I'm over 50.
Are you?
Yeah.
How old?
None of your business.
Come on, it's last show.
No.
How old are you?
Maybe I'm younger than 50.
No, you're,
The world will never know.
By looking at you, you're definitely not younger than 50.
Wow.
Definitely.
Yeah. Which is why this is...
Corey W. King in studio. Welcome. We got the SSS Gina live in
Wait,
studio.
why did we add an S?
Who cares? Who cares? Corey, who'd you bring with you today?
I brought the incomparable.
Oh.
I don't really know what that word means. I hope it's not an insult.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, with our presence today, we have a legend
Yes.
in the comedic world and industry. I've worked with this man many, many times. We've actually traveled together. We have done shows together, interviews together. I've seen him perform a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Bartko.
Ed Bartko, welcome
Thank
to
you
the
very
show.
much. Way to make me feel old there.
Welcome to the show, Ed.
If you're old, never mind.
I turned
That's right.
64 in a couple weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not old.
Okay.
Let me just state that right now. All
right.
You've
Okay.
Do you
got
notice
plenty
when
of life.
things hurt, Ed, that they kind of stick around a little bit longer
yeah.
than when you were younger?
Yeah, much longer.
Yeah.
I
feel
currently
that.
have a brace on my foot and a lidocaine patch.
What happened?
I don't know.
What is that? Is that for smoking cigarettes?
I sneezed.
The patch?
I sneezed.
The
I don't
patch?
know.
Okay.
No, that's nicotine. This is lidocaine.
Oh, nicotine. Don't call me that. Nicotine.
No.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's episode number 47. It's May 19th. We're ready. 47.
Well, you said 49.
Oh, my bad. 47. 47. I got the 9 from 519 and 47 wrong. Sorry.
He really can't count.
That's for me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, 47.
You were close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Ed.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate you. Let's talk a little bit about your comedic journey. How long you been a comedian, Ed?
I've only done it for about 12 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
New
I
to
should
the
have started
game.
way earlier. I should have, but I
Rookie.
didn't. And it's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun. I was in the World Series of Comedy. I was in a Clean Comedy Challenge.
Whoa.
The Jestival Festival in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
The Crumbly Cup. I've been.
How come you don't do that stuff, Corey?
He's not funny enough.
I won the Crumbly Cup's first Golden Calf Award.
Oh,
Came
wrong
in
button. Hold
second
on.
this last one. My
Yeah, second?
son does it as well. Yeah.
So fun
Or not this
fact
last
Fun
one, but
fact,
another one,
Gina.
not this last
about
Go ahead,
Ed.
Gina.
I think
Yes.
Ed, you were on my podcast.
Yes.
Like that was one
Me
of
and
the
Tony.
first podcasts
Yeah.
that you went
Yeah.
on.
What was
Yeah.
your podcast called, Gina?
The G Spot.
Oh,
one. Where's that?
That exactly.
Corey. Corey.
Let's talk about the podcast.
Stop
and
it.
that was about 12 years ago.
Stop
because
it.
I bet it was. It
Yeah,
had
because
been a
you
while.
started out. It was like when you first
The
started.
beginning of his comedic
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah.
I meant, where can we
Excellent.
find to listen to the G Spot?
We gave up because no one could find us.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That happens. That happens
lesbians.
to the best of us. Before we get into our show, big shout out to our sponsors of the show, Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations. For all your custom needs, tumblers, t-shirts, and so much more. You're having a wedding. You want some party favors for your bridal party? Hit up Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations on Facebook. Also, ToledoDJs.com, your number one stop for your professional DJs and photo booths and so much more. ToledoDJs.com. Also, Nico Alonso's Photography on Facebook. You're going to need pictures for your wedding, Corey.
I am
You're
aware.
going to need pictures for graduation.
I am aware.
Hit up Nico at Nico Alonso's Photography. Also, hit him up on itsnico.com for all your photography needs. And a big shout out to Natalie's Love at First Bite, home of the Big Nick Burger. Guys, she's starting to roll out wings on her food truck.
Stop. Are you serious?
I got an exclusive try on them over the weekend.
Okay,
They're not on the menu.
Scale from 1 to 10. What was the prototype?
At first, I'm like, they're wings on a food truck. How good can they be, Corey? Gina, how good can a wing from a food truck be?
I think they can be really good, but
But
they're
if it's not
all
your
like
specialty,
the same.
if it's not your specialty, if you're a burger kind of person, you know what I mean? You can only specialize in one
I
thing.
don't know. You can't
It's hard
ask
to
me about
script a
that
wing.
because I am totally and completely in love with Taco Bell's chicken nuggets, and that doesn't even
Really?
make sense. Yes, they're so good.
How
So
good does
right
it have to
now,
be?
well, I'm sorry.
How good does it have to be? Wings are great no matter what.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
necessarily.
It's very
Not
hard
necessarily.
to screw this up, but I'd like to. I have to try them
So
myself.
right now, my favorite wings of all time is Longhorn. Believe it or not, they're a steakhouse, but Longhorn has an appetizer. The chicken
I've
wings
never had it, so.
are probably a 10 for me.
Okay.
Natalie's Love at First Bite, and I'm being honest. She told me to be honest. I'm gonna give them a solid 8.5 9.
Okay.
They're absolutely amazing. Yeah, I got to try them out. They're really,
So they're
really
not
good.
like, I know I've had wings on a food truck where you like take a bite and it's like you're only getting the skin. Like
Yeah.
it's like
So good.
Is it a meaty wing?
I'd say your average wing, but the thing is, like, these are the kind of wings where you don't necessarily need like ranch or a sauce to dip them in.
that's good.
Like
That's
just
good
the
then.
coating on the wing, the herbs and spices
That's-
are just amazing.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Gina,
Yes.
you
Go
and I
ahead, Corey.
talked about this previously.
Yeah.
I think that our first sub journey of podcasticity should be a road trip to Natalie's Flavor First.
Yes, we have
So
to do
good.
that.
Yeah.
We have to go.
So
there.
good.
All right, set it up with my calendar, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, they're going to be hitting the
don't have a calendar.
streets hopefully this weekend because we got the Memorial Day weekend, so hopefully she's going to be providing that stuff.
Sounds good
cool.
to me.
Yeah, also Buckeye Cable. Love Buckeye Cable. They power us with internet here at the house. Also, Sarah at Apricity Renew You Med Spa. Weigh-in time. I'm kind of stuck around the 95, 96
And there's
poundage.
nothing wrong with that because you've lost a lot of weight. In a
Yeah,
very
95
short period of
pounds.
time.
Right.
9 months.
That is a child. My youngest daughter, my 2 youngest daughters
Yeah.
don't weigh that much. So, like,
Oh, that
is
much?
insane.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Corey. That much. They don't weigh that much.
I'm,
Wow.
I'm also stuck right now.
Are you?
So
It's
I
tough.
understand.
But
It
then there's
is.
also days where like I would lose like 4 pounds overnight.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
There's days that I gain it overnight, and I'm like, "What just happened? I don't
Right.
even eat like that."
All I did was smell the bread.
right,
And I gained
right.
5
So-
pounds.
But I mean, I'm hovering around 70, and it is frustrating. But you got to
Yeah.
look back,
Yeah.
and you got to remember how
Right.
far you've come.
How far you've come.
Yeah.
And Danielle's like down like 30 something pounds thanks to Sarah over
Nice.
Apricity New Year's
She
Med
is
Spa.
looking real good.
Hey.
What? I'm just saying.
Hey.
Saying,
Hey.
she's a good looking lady.
You want to start your journey? Hit up Sarah at Apricity Renew You Med Spa. She's on our Facebook. We tag her in all our stuff. Hit her up. Say the Big Nick Energy Show sent you, and she will hook you up with a fat deal.
Oh, I'm glad you said deal. You,
yeah,
you
that-
paused too long after you
Yeah.
after you did the duh. You're
My
like
bad.
fat deal.
A lot
My
of
bad.
emphasis on that D. That
My
was
bad.
a lot of emphasis.
My bad. But Corey, who you got?
I have Pandora Flooring and Supply.
Oh,
Do you like your kitchen? Do you love your kitchen?
I don't.
Do you want to upgrade your kitchen?
I do.
You should start with your flooring because it's not all that awesome. And you should call Pandora Flooring and Supplies because Pandora Flooring and Supplies has a
So rude.
wide selection,
that floor.
narrow store with a wide selection and a sexy staff.
Oh,
Yes. And I know you're thinking, who else are your sponsors?
yeah.
But that's it for all of the sponsors for all of today.
Oh,
There was more, but there is no longer more.
Gina.
Shout
Did
out.
you got one, Gina?
Nope. That's why I was saying it exactly how I said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah. Gina was going to have a sponsor. There was another sponsor with me. But
because I'll have to look him up. Bulldog Heating and Cooling is my nephew's he's a
HVAC.
HVAC person.
HVAC person.
And he does full installs and can hook you up, and he's super honest. That's the best thing about him.
That's hard to find, Gina.
Yeah, and he'll show you, like, he does like the camera through everything, and he shows you exactly what
No
he's looking
secrets.
at. And he tried like he kind of saved me. He came over. I rent, so I didn't have to do anything, but he came over to look because every year we had problems with our furnace when we first started up. And he came over and he looked at it, and he came downstairs. He said, "You're going to be really mad, but I can't turn this on because it's cracked and it's dangerous." And so I called.
So he's honest.
Our
We like that.
landlord.
Yeah.
And he sent a guy over, and the guy is like, "Oh yeah, I'll get it started right away." And I was like, I feel like that might not be a good idea because I didn't tell him anything about what my nephew had said.
Right.
And then when I told him, and I said, well, my nephew looked at it, and I showed him, he was like, oh yeah, we can't do that. We're gonna have to replace it. But he was going to just light our furnace.
Oh, geez. Without
And-
even knowing what was going on.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that I have him, and he will be
Right.
honest. And
And the thing is, right now, people are just turning on like their AC for the year.
Yeah.
So like a lot of like I know last year, as soon as we turned it on, like it wouldn't cool off. So we had to call someone right away. So it's nice. What's the company again, Gina?
Bulldog Heating and Air Conditioning.
Bulldog Heating
You
and
can find
Air
him on
Conditioning
Facebook.
on
Bulldog
Facebook.
feeding. No.
Bulldog Heating and Air Conditioning. You can find us on Facebook.
I heard
so good
fajita.
at
I heard
this.
fajita in there.
I'm so good at this. This is why they do the sponsor.
Good job. Good job, Gina. Here, let's give you this one.
Bulldog Heating and Cooling.
Yeah,
It
that's
might
it.
save your life.
That's true.
Tell them
Yes.
Gina sent you, and
Yes.
they'll definitely take care of
He
you.
will definitely take
Good,
care of
honest
you.
people is what we love right here on the show.
Yeah.
Guys, we're back to an episode. This is episode number 2 of What's in Gina's Box?
Oh.
I love this game.
Yeah. I sent her a message earlier. I said, Gina, can you shove something in your box for the game later? And she said, absolutely anything for you and Corey.
It smells sweaty.
Oh, wait, that's her hand. It's
my
not,
bad.
it's not the
Sorry, my
box.
What smells sweaty?
So, Ed, every week, this is week number 2, we're playing a game called What's in Gina's Box. She's going to give us some clues.
It's in my
Ed.
pocket, you guys.
Oh.
It's in my pocket.
Oh.
You
Why do you-
weirdos.
Why do you have actual boxes? That you did?
I do have actual boxes.
It seems like a miss. You could have
Right.
absolutely put
Is
it
this
in
a trick?
the box.
Is this a trick question?
No, I do. I have something in my pocket.
All right.
We
We go around. We go back and forth, Ed, and we can ask
I'd
questions.
say-
Don't we get a hint
No.
first?
No,
hints?
you get no hints.
Okay.
Can you just guess
Is
right
it-
off back?
Yeah. No,
Dirty socks?
We can ask questions.
Did you say dirty socks?
No, there's
socks.
dirty socks in front of
He's
Corey's
so
table.
specific about it too. No, they're not dirty socks because
Okay.
I don't actually smell sweaty. Corey's lying.
Is it made of plastic?
Yes.
Oh, what?
That was weird.
Wait, what was weird about that?
I don't know. It was very specific. Like,
Oh.
and I didn't tell you.
I don't think
Oh,
any of
okay.
these things are specific. I think that these are very generic, general.
Okay.
Great. It's either rubber, plastic, or
is it-
metal.
We'll see.
Is it a bottle cap?
No.
Okay. How long?
I
is,
was gonna
how-
say why would I have a bottle cap in my pocket, but then I'm like, well, why would I have what I have in my pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. How long is this? How long is it, Gina? Would you say? You guys can guess also if you're watching the show.
5 inches.
Oh.
Oh, God.
That's
That's
Corey.
girthy.
Corey on a normal night. Corey on a.
Thank you for the kudos, man. It's
Right.
Too big, right?
That was nice and generous of
like
you.
a 400% increase.
All right, so it's 5 inches, made of plastic. It's in Gina's box. Go ahead, Ed. Ed's got. He's looking at her. He's looking her up
a
and down.
pencil.
Oh.
No.
Is it a remote control?
No.
Oh.
I have done that before though. I
Yeah.
accidentally took the remote.
Gina,
with
what
me.
color is it?
I thought. Can I? Shouldn't it be yes or no questions?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Is it a color?
Yes. No.
Oh, is it?
I don't
know.
You can't answer just yes or no? That seems
So what
weird.
color is it?
Yeah.
Alex in the chat said a pen.
Yes.
Is it a pen?
No.
Nope. Oh.
You can just tell us what color it is. Why can't you tell us what
Does
color
it
is?
take batteries, Gina?
No.
Oh.
Is it a ruler?
No.
5 inches, really? Who has a 5-inch ruler?
Corey,
Yeah,
so he
come
can.
on.
Yeah.
Hey!
So I can feel really almost okay about myself.
Hey!
I hope
Yes,
it's reached
someone
half.
said vape. Someone said a comb.
Nope. Nope.
Oh. Where would you
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, Corey. Go ahead.
Where did you pick this item up?
My table before I
Ooh.
left.
What table?
I think it was on my
fork?
I don't remember.
Like at home or at
I think it was on my end table, like next
Okay.
to my couch.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. So it's 5 inches. It's plastic. She grabbed it off one of the end tables in her home. Does not take batteries.
All right, I think we should all go around one form of final guess on this one.
All right, Ed, you want to go? You got
Yeah,
another question?
I say a fork.
You can still guess. You can. You still ask a question. You
I
still
don't
ask a
wanna
question.
ask a question. I'm
Oh,
saying
he's
fork.
right to
He's
it.
like, I'm confident it's
I'm
a fork.
confident it's a fork.
Is it a fork?
Oh, right.
What? It is.
Rock out, Ed.
Damn, Ed.
Right.
It's good job, Ed. Good job.
Good
And-
job,
and It's
Ed.
in case I find emergency cake.
Gina,
Cake, love it.
you're not supposed to be eating emergency cake right now. You got a comobility.
I can. That's why I got this surgery, and I exercise so I can eat emergency cake.
The fact that you have that in your pocket,
I want to know.
I don't
what
think- Corey, I don't
emergency
think-
cake is.
Corey, I don't think she put that in her pocket before she came. I think that was already in her pocket.
How does a cake get to the emergency status?
Yeah,
too?
I want to know. Is
I mean,
is
I
the
don't know.
cake the thing
Can
in
Ed
danger?
have
or-
that since he won?
If he wants it.
No, she
I
can't.
don't think
yeah,
It's
shit,
not
no, that's all right.
used, but
No, that's all right. I got plenty of those.
Good
at
thing you
home.
clarified that. It's not used. Congratulations, Ed.
Okay,
You're a
All right,
winner.
thank you. Ed.
emergency cake is emergent, and you need this.
I've never had a situation for an emergency cake, but
I
now
haven't
you-
either, but I'm prepared if
She's
I ever
prepared.
do.
Jesus. She doesn't have a fire blanket, but she has a spork.
I actually have 2 of those.
Oh.
I know it's weird. I don't know. My friend
I see
bought
this
them.
cake just sitting there waiting for somebody to eat. Like
Exactly.
nobody's going to eat
Okay,
it.
is it just me or does everybody want cake right now?
I
Yeah.
kind of do. Red velvet.
Hold on. Intern.
When do
intern-
we ever not want cake?
Hold on, Gina. Intern, can you bring the cake in, please? We still don't have an intern. We don't have one. Sorry, Ed. We don't have anybody.
But can't somebody just go get the cake?
No, we don't have
No.
anybody.
I mean,
There's no cake.
I got Uber Eats.
We do, however, have utensils if we happen to find
If we happen to
cake.
get a cake, okay.
Now I want cake. Now I'm really hungry, and I didn't even want cake before the show started.
Sorry.
All right, Gina, you brought a game with you today.
I brought
What'd
two
you bring?
for you to choose from.
Oh.
So I have 80s and 90s trivia.
Okay. It's a
And
little
I
bit.
have 80s and 90s hum it.
Oh, what? What is a hummet?
Hum it. They're two separate words.
Oh, okay.
What if we do
you
both?
said hummet. I'm
I
like,
mean, I don't care what we do.
What if we
but
do both?
let's do one.
Okay.
I've
Because I
never,
want to get to the top.
I've never played.
Which, you
either
pick,
of them.
Corey.
Let's go for the Hummer.
All right. No, hum it.
No, I'm always down for Hummer.
Oh,
Hum
hummus.
it. Hum it.
Hummus.
I
It's
have
hummus.
a knife. I just want
Hey,
you to
hey,
be
hey.
aware. I have
Corey,
a knife.
put
Gina,
your arms down.
I have a
less
knife.
teeth, okay?
I have
Stop
a knife.
it. Stop it. I'm playing a game called Hummus. Is that hummus?
Yes.
What is going on?
Is that hummus or what is
Hummerby.
Hummerdy.
Hum it.
Oh,
Hum it.
Hamoudi.
So
Moody. Playing a game
I
called
don't-
What's in Gina's Box.
Have
that
you
she
ever
whipped
played
out
this
Hum
game?
it.
no,
It
I've
looks
never.
brand new. You couldn't have prepared
so
it a little bit.
Are you gonna have to read the instructions?
Cards are still sealed.
I mean, it's pretty much a no-brainer. So you take a card.
Not on
and
this
then-
show.
And then you.
Not on this show.
This is the
Answer sheet.
No, it's the
Hold it up to the camera.
like the categories. So this is the categories.
That's blurry.
So you roll the dice,
We ain't rolling no dice.
and and if you get a 5, then this is any song by, and then you do the number.
How about
5.
everybody
Oh,
grab a
just-
card?
yeah, just grab a
Everybody
card
grab a
and
card
pick
and you
one.
pick one off the card.
Okay,
I'm
or
good
we
with
can
that.
do it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, however you guys want to do it.
All right, I got
Thank
mine
you.
over here. All right,
All right.
all
All
right.
right.
Ed, you want to go first? You got to hum it, and we got to guess what it is. I'm apparently right.
Okay.
Let's turn the music down. Let's turn the music down. Intern, can you turn the music down? There we go. Thank you, intern.
I'm not prepared. Is
Is that the wedding song?
No.
Okay. Are you
Or
sure?
I know the songs, but I can't think of how they go. And I almost said it too. Oh gosh. All right, I pass. Go somewhere else.
All right, Gina.
Okay.
What you are, come away with me to another place, and we can start.
Okay, what's
What
the
is that
song?
song? I have no idea.
I
Ed.
don't know.
I didn't even know one word.
I didn't know either.
I know that. Yeah, you know the music, but
Islands
wait.
in the stream.
Ghetto
That is
superstar.
what we are.
That is what
It's
we
Islands in
are.
the Street.
It's not Ghetto
Islands in the
Superstar.
Street.
Ghetto Superstar with-
Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Kenny Rogers, Corey.
I was humming the
God.
Ghetto
It's similar,
Ghetto
though. It's
Superstars
similar.
from the 2000s.
Similar.
Oh, my
Similar.
bad. You're right. You're right. You're
All
right.
right, Corey, you're up.
Okay,
You're up.
I'm up. All right.
Intern, turn the music on. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, that.
Kermit. Dude looks like a lady.
Dude looks like a lady.
All right.
Damn it, Gina!
Yes.
I rung my buzzer.
He pointed at himself. He kind of cheated.
All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Intern, turn the music down, please.
No, you just do another.
It's hard to think how to hum. Like, I've never hummed a
Yeah.
song like this. So, all right, ready?
I'm sorry. Start over.
Kidnap victim.
Hold on. I got to think of it.
Kenny from South Park.
Charlie Brown's mom.
It's Pump Up the Jam. Technotronic.
oh, okay.
The P is for perfection, and you know. Oh, sorry.
That was good. That was good.
Sorry.
That was good.
All right.
That's good.
Let's not pump up the jam.
Do you want to give it another
I
go
was doing
Ed?
supersonic.
Another go ahead?
You're
No,
just
no.
like, no, I'm
done.
I'm completely done with
Let's
this
see what you
bullshit.
had. Let's see. Gina, see what he had. Read them off. See what he had.
I do-
Which
I-
one were you going for, Ed?
I was gonna do the Scooby-Doo theme, but I couldn't think. Oh yeah,
There were some
Having a
good ones on
old
here.
time.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo,
Where are you? Having a good old
There were some
time.
good
you
ones
can't-
on here.
You know that's what you
Facebook
probably got to
muting.
do. You got to think of it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get blocked. Here we go.
You got to get in your head with the
That'll be
word.
It's hard.
And then hum
It's
it.
hard.
That's what you got
It's
to
hard.
do.
Yeah.
It is hard to do.
Normally, when Gina's humming, she doesn't have any words in her mouth.
No,
she
that's-
normally has something
I
else.
usually have emergency cake in my mouth.
Oh.
She has a dub in her mouth.
Oh.
So one fun part about this is that
Yeah.
I don't know any of these other songs on here.
That's all right.
So
right.
I'm like, oh, all right. Nope. I can only do this one.
Oh, that's why you took another card?
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute. Which one did you
No,
have?
I didn't know any. Like, I don't know.
Someone said-
I don't know. I'll stand by you. I don't know. Do you
What?
really want to hurt me? I don't know. A
What?
whole new
Corey, someone in the chat said they also guessed Ghetto Superstar.
Thank you.
That was very similar.
Yes.
Good
The
job.
only problem is that
That's what it sampled.
Gloria said
The box.
Island in the Stream.
Yes.
Was that a song too?
That's what the song was that I did.
Really?
Yes.
Good job, Gloria.
I very
Wow.
famously don't know music though.
Wow.
So
I thought I'd do better than that.
it's
Being
all
a
good.
DJ, I didn't do too
Yeah,
well.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
DJ, but I know I can hear songs and I
Yeah.
recognize a song right away, but then it's like, where do I know this song from?
Right.
I I played. I think it's called "Don't Stop Believing." Like 100 times before I realized it wasn't called Midnight Train. So as a DJ, so yeah. So yeah, you actually gave me the hard drive that caused me to think.
Hey,
it was called Midnight Train. Just
whoa!
saying.
Don't bring the negativity.
Just
to this.
saying.
Don't
It
bring
was-
the
it was
negativity. to this.
your information,
Easy, fella.
that provided the incorrect name for that song.
Easy. If you want incorrect information, listen to the Big Nick Energy Show. Catch us out on Spotify. Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Should we talk about the elephant in the room?
I want to talk about the elephant in the room.
Corey, that.
It's that Gina.
Oh, no, not Corey.
So
Oh,
it's been a tough last couple weeks. So we're gonna
Oh,
have
that elephant.
Yeah, we talking
Oh.
about that.
I thought we were talking about Corey.
I want
the
to
other
talk
elephant?
about. Okay.
We talk about yours.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
No, we can talk about that one. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So
Come on.
or spend the rest of the show telling each other to
Yeah.
go ahead.
go ahead, Corey.
Okay, so
Yes.
the other day,
Yeah.
we were all we have a group chat, and the other day, Gina and I
Yeah.
were fired on our day off from a volunteer job.
Corey, it wasn't fired. It was given a
What?
different opportunity.
Wow, that's the way to spin
A
it.
different opportunity,
you
different
sound-
day.
To
You
not-
sound a lot like HR.
It was a
right now.
calendar switch.
Yeah. It was a schedule change.
It was a schedule change.
that knew couldn't work with the current schedule that both of us have, and we were fired.
But it was offered. It wasn't fired. It was offered.
I know.
So basically, what it comes down to is the show needs to change from Monday. I work regular job on Mondays. Sometimes I don't know all the time. I never know what time I'm going to get off. So there's sometimes where I come home and I literally have to come right into the studio and start the show.
Hey,
And it's just go ahead, Ed.
here's a little thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Why don't you just quit your regular job?
Oh,
I love that
wow.
idea.
whoa! Because
Why
if I
did-
take
yeah.
the money I get from this show,
Yeah.
I'm actually losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't see a downside.
yeah. I'll lose money.
You got Danielle.
Yeah,
She can support.
yeah. She's not making enough tumblers yet for that. So
You know, I don't know if you know this, Nick, or remember this.
Yeah.
I've worked for you.
yeah, you've done a couple weddings for
And
me back in the
we've
day.
never met.
Yeah,
until
we've
tonight.
never met in person
We've
until
talked on
today.
the phone a couple times. We've
Yeah.
texted back and forth. I've
Yeah.
worked with your son a few times.
Yeah.
I've worked with your wife a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
just never met.
Yeah.
So the show has to change. It's going to be Sunday nights, 8:00 starting in June. So this is our last show for May. It's going to start in June. It's going to be every Sunday, 8 p.m. Unfortunately, my two favorite people in the world, Corey and Gina, who've been a part of this amazing ride since day 1 and day 5 for Gina. But unfortunately, it won't work with their schedules because it's just hard. It's hard on Sunday night. They got families. Corey lives an hour away. Gina has a huge family as well. And it's just hard. It's hard. I know that. But it's the best for
It's been a fun ride.
it's
It
been a
has
hell of a
been.
ride.
And I have no regrets or anything whatsoever. I was teasing you about the whole firing thing, obviously, but it's been a fun ride.
It's been great.
and I don't necessarily say like I'm never coming back here again because if there's
Oh,
ever
yeah,
an
I wanna guess,
opportunity
for sure.
to come back and guess on it or anything like that, I'm 100% here.
Absolutely.
I promise.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Another thing.
Yeah, Ed?
You know, if I can work out travel issues, I can come in and be a co-host.
We can get a sponsor
There you
with
go.
Uber.
Hey, there
Oh,
you go.
that'd be
Fred.
dope.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm not sure of what the first episode's going to be. It might be just me for a few weeks until I figure something out, or I'm
I
not.
think
I'm
you
not
should
really
play
sure.
Hum It.
Not really sure. Play Hum It by myself.
By yourself.
You play Hum It and have people online try to guess what you're doing.
There you go.
Just the
Danielle
whole
played
time.
Hum It last night.
Just Danielle learned how to play the flute.
Hey! So, today is Corey and Gina's last day, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this ride. When I first started the show, Corey, I wanted you to be a part of it. Not soon after, Gina popped in my head, and she came in as just a regular guest, and personality just was horrible, but we had to have her on the show.
It is kind of horrible.
Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for being a part of it. So
For sure. It's been a
you
lot
guys
of
have been
fun.
great. You guys have been great.
I agree. I'm gonna miss a lot. I mean, I don't know what to do with my Mondays anymore. I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, you'll have a free Monday. What's that gonna be like?
I officially have to give up one of my side chicks.
Oh,
me and
Corey.
I know, like me and your mom, we had that whole bond.
Stop
It was
it.
going down that.
I did talk to her,
that
and she
fun
said
rabbit
you guys
hole.
can still remain
All right,
together.
we're still
So-
cool. All right.
Teabag's still an option.
Thank you, son.
You're welcome.
Is there cake
Hey,
for your
wait,
final
wait.
show?
Yeah, we ain't even get an emergency
Ed,
cake.
on.
easy, Ed. What are you doing over here?
Gina got forks.
That's not.
I was prepared.
Yes.
I was.
Hold on. Who wants
prepared.
to use my chapstick?
No one.
What?
What? It's the last day.
That's his comp. That's
That
his
is
competition
so
prize.
weird. I thought we were getting lap dances.
So I'm gonna be mailing your last checks in the mail.
Yes, I was
Okay.
gonna ask where's my
Yeah.
last check.
You know,
will
I've
be.
never used chapstick.
Really?
Yeah.
He
I-
said that same shit.
Yeah.
What is wrong with y'all?
Up until 6 months ago, Ed, I've never in my life used it. I thought it was gross. I hated it.
Yeah.
Really?
I've never had it.
I have chapstick in like multiple. I have a car chapstick, a purse chapstick.
Really?
I have chapstick
Wow.
everywhere.
Okay.
So Gina's gonna put some on, and then Corey and Gina are gonna make out, and then he's gonna tell us what that chapstick tastes.
I
like.
can answer that question
That's
right
a game.
now.
That's a good game.
I actually
Yeah.
make out.
You
with,
put Gina. You put the flavor on.
hear me out. I make out with Gina all the time.
If he
Flavors
names the
Burt's
flavor,
Bees.
Here's what you do.
I don't.
Just
Here's
hot
what
Gina.
you do.
Oh,
You put the
give it to
chapstick on. When you kiss, you hum a song.
Yeah, Ed.
See if
And
she
she
can
has to
guess it.
tell-
All right, scoot closer,
And I
Corey.
can
Scoot
stab
closer
him
to
with
Gina.
my emergency cake.
It's still in the
knife.
wrapper, Gina. It's still in the wrapper.
I will stab him
all right,
through the
all
wrapper.
right. Close your eyes, Gina. Pucker
No.
up.
No.
Come on, it's the last
You
show.
know, that's the sad part is I don't trust you guys. Like, if you guys wanted to play a blindfold game,
Yeah.
I would not play it in this studio. I would not do it.
I would never do anything
I
like
do
that.
not trust you guys.
Besides the
sucks.
No.
the hottest chip in the world, we made Corey accidentally eat. That
Yeah.
was, that
I
was
would do
not
that.
on purpose.
I do that on purpose.
That was an accident.
But
Yeah,
I would
that was
never
an
do a
accident.
blindfolded game with you guys.
Yeah, I'm usually down for. I'm usually down for a good challenger prank, but that was like hell no.
That was bad. You drank the whole gallon of milk, and now you're lactose intolerant.
Probably.
Corey, what'd you bring with you today?
I brought a movement.
Yeah,
So
Your fat jiggling doesn't count.
Gina, we don't fat shame anonymore.
We don't.
Not on the show.
Or-
I still
You
do.
know what?
That's why
No,
I can't
Gina.
be here anymore.
let Blimpy have her last dig.
Yeah.
This past week, and it's gonna come as a shock, and people are gonna be like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
You're dating one woman.
Oh God, no. No, I'm kidding, love.
Let's be honest,
so-
she's not listening.
So I know exactly. Redheads are black now.
Wait, what?
And yeah, and okay, this is an appropriate action.
Wait, what?
So on TikTok, a lady said redheads are black, and my entire TikTok feed right now is filled with redheads and gingers who were once like discriminated against, told they didn't have souls, told that they
It's true, they were.
yeah, they were bullied most of their life by white people, and black people were like, hey, you guys can be black if you want to. And they were in the car before we finished the sentence.
Wait,
y'all
so-
lost an entire group of people.
So start over. So African Americans.
They're called Afred-Can Americans.
So would they have red
And,
hair?
Yeah, they have red hair.
Like they legit born with red hair?
No. We're not talking about like my son Skylar, who's an African American with red hair. We're talking about
Like
former white people.
redheads.
Yeah.
Redheads.
Gingers, the people that you guys used to make fun of,
Yeah.
they were so sick of your shit that they are now claiming to be black, and the black community is like, bring it on, we welcome you.
Oh.
That's how messed up the bullying has been in like this world. with
Bully
people.
is a biatch.
Yeah. So my entire feed has been an emotional wreck this week, and like 1,000 redheads have posted new TikToks and
they're claiming to
tears
be
and crying,
African Americans
and
now?
They're not claiming to be African American. They're basically saying thank you for the love and embracing the community because they never felt one in their own community.
So we want to be a part of you guys.
And no, they're saying thank you for welcoming us into your community because they wanted to be a part of anything.
Right.
But like tearful, legitimate, like praise and sympathy, and it's love on both sides. It's probably the most beautiful thing I've seen happen on TikTok. What's weird is it hasn't infiltrated the real world yet. And it is so weird to like navigate this world because my entire life has been on TikTok. I even did a drink dedicated to my new Red Velvet friends.
And that's
if
on
you
your
will.
TikTok.
So yeah, and I drank a tumbler of Jameson if you want to check that out.
And it's crazy
yeah.
because, like, no matter what, like, there's always these haters and people who are going to
Absolutely.
discriminate against you, no matter what your color is, no matter your hair or the clothes you're wearing, or that you're losing weight because you had a surgery or you're taking a shot. Like, no matter
or
what.
because you're still fat.
Yeah.
Like people
Yes.
people will find reasons to
hate.
exclude
Yeah.
groups of people, those kinds of people. But we have to remember that there is a majority of people who are accepting of everybody and who don't feel that way, and we can't let that loud minority win.
Well, it's the online community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just totally ridiculous.
Because the internet gave everyone a voice, and
Yeah.
not everyone should have a voice.
It is not even a voice, it's a type.
But
Yeah.
hear me out though. The internet didn't create the bullying that happened to the people who are
No, but
over
it gave
50.
them a platform.
It gave
to
them
do
you're right.
it.
It gave them a bigger
And
platform.
it got them more listeners too. You
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
Because
It's
now
like
I can be a
politics.
bully. I can be a bully in the corner of my bedroom and no one knows who I am and I can still be a bully.
Right, because try doing that in the 90s, because I'd have beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
that's
Right, that's how you got
can't-
punched.
Now you
And
can
that's-
say anything to anyone without
Anonymously.
fear of any
Repercussion.
kind of repercussions.
Yeah.
And
ridiculous.
back in the 90s, you couldn't do that.
Right.
I mean, you could, but run up, get done up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Trump. That whole thing is a whole far edge people that have gotten through with social media.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
They've gotten a voice, and look what's happened.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, everything is so in your face now.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just frankly glad about this whole redheads are the new, or redheads are black now. I'm just glad that someone's feeling love, and it's almost like watching a Hallmark movie on my TikTok because it is just flooded with just love and embracing and true unity for the first time in
Right.
a long time that I've ever seen. It's a magical, beautiful thing.
Or if you're a redhead and you've been excluded from everything else, come to the Big Nick Energy Show.
And I
You're
love
always
you.
welcome.
I think you're gorgeous and have
you.
beautiful hair and
Yeah.
beautiful skin. And even if you don't, I love you anyway.
My first several were all redheads. My ex-wife is a redhead, my son's a redhead, and I've got a daughter who's a redhead. So, so yeah, I've got a ton of love for redheads all my entire life.
And I've dyed
but-
my hair red several times.
Oh, that's blackface now. You can't do that no more.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
I wouldn't even mention that. Don't even show you Halloween pictures.
Yeah,
but
welcome to the real world now that people are just have red hair and they're just discriminating against you.
That's so
Yeah.
stupid, though.
It is,
stupid.
but it has happened for so long, and they just kind of dealt with it. And there's only like 2% of them in
Right.
the entire world.
And joke's
And
on you.
so-
I don't have red hair and I don't have a soul. So
That's true. Sure.
That's because you sold it for a candy bar.
What does the lie detector determine that is, Corey, over there? That is true.
I don't know what the bell was.
I don't. Yeah. No, I gotta send. I gotta send them back now. I'll give my money back.
Yeah.
My
But-
complimentary cowbells.
But speaking about redheads,
Yes.
my son Skylar, who is also a redhead,
Yeah.
he took home second place in his school talent shows.
Nice.
Wow.
I watched his set.
He
Must
sang,
get his talent from his mother.
Sure. He sang "My Way" by Frankie Sinatra.
Oh, love Frankie.
and absolutely killed it.
Yes, it was
I'm always
amazing.
astonished at how talented
Yeah.
my children are when they're away from me.
I seen your snap, and it's just so empowering and so encouraging because the bravery that a young person has to have nowadays
Yeah.
is
And I wasn't expecting it.
No.
Like, I was like, okay, like, I'm sure it's going to be decent,
Right.
but
Right.
it
But it
was
was good.
really good.
Yeah.
and
Like,
I was impressed.
I had like tears in my eyes and like goosebumps as he was like doing his last note, and I'm just like, okay, Skylar, I see you, man. Like
Yeah,
that
he did
was
a
so
great
cool.
job.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Good job, Skylar. Good job.
Where'd it go?
He's
So-
not
so-
listening.
Pretty cool. That is neat.
Yeah. So one of my questions this week are: what are some things you do with your significant other that you don't necessarily like doing, but you
Sex.
do it because hey,
Oh, I love doing that.
but
so
you
I'm,
do it because
I'm okay with that.
you want to make them happy. For instance, mine. The reason I wrote this down is because the wife loves bingo at camp.
I like bingo.
I don't like bingo. I don't have the attention span to sit for 2.5 hours like that.
Would you be more comfortable if you were hosting it and like calling the numbers?
I could host it.
Yeah.
Be a little funny. I wouldn't mind, but just sitting there, be 3.
Yeah. It's a long game.
Yeah, I don't have the attention span like that. I get sidetracked, and then I get hungry, and then I'm bored within 3 minutes.
And you know the host, he takes his time because there's always some idiot that didn't hear the number.
Yeah.
Or yelling,
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Corey does bingo, don't you? Have you done bingo?
I do I host purse bingo once a year down in Pandora.
Yeah.
We try to make it fun because we're giving away prizes.
A lot of money worth of purses.
Yes, I think last year it was like $15,000 worth.
Jesus.
That we gave away, and even more in prizes. But
Yeah.
it's always a fun time, and I try to make it fun. We have door prize giveaways, and
So much.
About 50% of the audience legitimately can walk away with something.
Right.
And I think we had like 200 people there last year. So
wow.
we're giving away a lot of prizes, a lot of fun, a lot of energy, but it's hard to keep people entertained when you're just going, 069, B40,
Right.
all of those numbers.
Right.
Just it's so monotonous. So every now and then I'm just like, all right, we're just gonna practice. Everybody yell bingo, and they yell bingo, and we kind of break that
Quietness.
But you got to have a good host.
What are some things that you do with your significant other? You don't necessarily like it, but you know she loves it. So once in a while, you give in a little bit, Corey.
So it's funny you bring this up because just this past weekend,
Yeah.
me and her did a lot of yard work, and I am not an outdoor person.
Okay.
I don't like manual labor. I'm a little older now, so it hurts to do a lot of things.
Right.
But we put up some raised beds.
Saw that.
I set up a fire
Saw
pit in the backyard.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that in a little bit about the fire pit, but we did a lot of outside work and yard work and things, and I don't enjoy it, but I enjoy making her happy. So
And that's what counts.
yeah, that's definitely any outdoor activity.
What about you, Gina? What are some things that you don't necessarily like doing with him, but you do it because you love him?
Keep it clean.
Keep it.
There's nothing that I don't like doing with him that's dirty.
Aww.
This is really hard because here's the thing is like we're really quick to say, hey, if you do not want to do this, I'm okay with that. And I enjoy any time we spend together. He watches like shows that I don't really like to watch necessarily, but I like to spend time with him. So to me, it's the same.
So what if you flip it? What are some things maybe he doesn't like that you do, but he does it with you because he knows you
Everything.
love it? So he'll do everything for you.
Yeah, he will do literally. He is. He's not a super social guy.
Yeah.
And so going out and doing social things, it's
Yeah.
not his jam, but he will do it if I want him to.
Oh, wow. Ready
So
to raise the bar.
And he'll always say yes. So I have to say to him, like, hey, like if
You don't have to.
Right. If I really want him to go, then I let him know. Like there's
Right.
this thing I really want you to do. But if it's something where I would tell him like, hey, because I
Right.
know he'll do it
Yeah.
just to make me happy. And I don't want him to be miserable. So I'll just be like, hey, if you don't want to go, it's
That's
fine.
fine.
Yeah. But I mean, there's really not much that we both enjoy the things that we do, but we're kind of homebodies mostly.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I like being home. Mia in the group says watching football. So I'm sure she watches football just to please him.
See, and I love watching football.
I love football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love football.
And I love basketball, so like that's something that we watch together. So
Right.
like we don't really have that. We just give each other the out, and we also very much have our own lives.
That's nice.
So we-
I think that's
nice.
important.
It
It's
is
very important,
We would
Corey.
not have lasted for this long if we did not have our own lives. So
And that's
he's
funny.
got
We're going to circle
friends,
back, Gina. We're going
I
to circle
got
back to that because I have a
friends.
question in a little bit for the group here.
Okay.
Now, are you a college basketball fan or NBA?
Mostly NBA, but also college.
Okay.
Any ball, really.
Okay.
Any
All right.
football.
She likes Chicago
basketball.
Bulls
Okay.
Not really.
because of the starter jacket back in the 90s.
Yeah, back in the 90s.
yeah.
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 Ed, what about you?
But I'm a Knicks fan because he's a Knicks fan.
You married?
Yeah.
How long you been married?
39 years.
Holy
Congratulations.
You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. eventually,
What are
yeah.
some things that she wants to do with you, but you're like, I
I'm
can't
telling you, clean. When we clean the house.
I don't think any
Sweet,
guy.
Really?
Yeah. I hate.
You don't like cleaning?
No.
I love cleaning.
I hate cleaning
I
in my
hate it.
house. Yeah, I hate
Or
it too.
I'd rather have just do it myself or her do it herself. That way you can do it at your own pace. You want to take a break, you can take a break because you feel kind of awkward if she's working and you
You got your
And you're
feet
just
up.
sitting
yeah,
there.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting there. You know, it's yeah.
I don't. I'll be right there. Feet on the ottoman. She can.
You want me to
dust
move
that
my feet?
She can move that vacuum right under my legs. I ain't
Oh,
moving
yeah.
my feet. I was here first.
Damn. Gotta clean under that.
I do think it's interesting that you and I both said things that we do for our significant other that we just don't typically like doing, but
Yeah.
we still do it because of them. I don't necessarily know that I've ever had a female counterpart that would do something that they don't like doing for me. if they don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
What if you just
I feel
pick
like
really
men-
fun things to do?
That's true.
And so they enjoy doing
That's
the
true.
fun things with you.
Because I know, like
I do
Danielle,
do
I know
fun
she does a
things.
lot of stuff with me necessarily that she doesn't like, and I know that because it can't be everything that I do she likes, but she doesn't make it known or present. She just does it because she loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gina doesn't do a lot of things with me, so that might be where this is coming from. Like we have our very separate lives,
And that's okay. That's okay.
and
To
it's
each
very
their own.
okay. Yeah,
Right.
but like if she doesn't want to do something, she's not going to do it. Whereas if I don't want to do anything, I'm just going to sit awkwardly in the back of the room and pray that it ends quickly.
Right.
So yeah, that's I guess where I just assumed there were more men who were bending more for their significant others than there were women.
I think my relationship is kind of we're pretty equal in that.
Gotcha.
Like we
You both share everything.
yeah, like we're pretty equal.
That's healthy.
I mean, I think he does more that he doesn't want to do than I do, but that's because I do more. So like if he had it his way, he would like leave the house once a month to go out with his work friends.
Right.
And he wouldn't do anything.
Right.
So
I get that.
And I see your point about sometimes you think the natural instinct is you think the guy makes more of a sacrifice or more of an effort to make it. But I
Absolutely.
see that differently. I see more of the woman doing more of what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just because she knows you love it and she
Yeah.
just, as long as you're happy, she's happy.
Yeah.
That's how I feel Danielle is.
I mean, we
I'm
go to
doing this
seafood
whole-
restaurants and I hate seafood.
What? You just hate all seafood? That's how my brother is. Like you can't.
I mean,
there's
it's
so
not,
many
it's, I don't,
things.
there's like some things that are decent, but it's not my favorite.
With the exception of fish, everything else kind of tastes the same.
That's not true.
I don't
Actually,
think so.
they all kind of
I like shrimp and crab.
I enjoy shrimp
but
and crab.
after that,
I like
I
the
don't really
breading
care.
on shrimp
True.
and crab.
That's true.
But
That's true.
they
And I
all-
like some salmon, but I mean, he like loves seafood. I am not that person. So I guess that might be something.
Shout
I
out to
do.
Teresa saying hi in the group. So last week I posted on the Big Nick Energy Show Facebook page that we're going to be talking about pet peeves of yours that you find absolutely disgusting. Mine is people who share drinks like, hey, try this drink.
That is disgusting.
And then you
Yeah.
put your lips on the straw
Nope.
or
It's your drink now.
someone
Yeah.
will walk around with a drink and everyone's drinking out of the same cup. I think that's absolutely disgusting.
It is.
So you
I-
didn't you
I
never
agree
been to a
with you.
Catholic church?
No.
Okay.
No.
That-
I've
and
never
they,
like
and they
shared.
wipe the thing. No, it's disgusting.
Like
I
even
won't-
when my kids were little, I never shared cups with them. I'd
No,
pour
me-
it in their own little cup and they
Yep,
could drink it, but
same.
never,
Yeah.
ever.
I don't blame you.
once they take a drink out of it, it is theirs. It is no longer.
All
mine.
I
I'm
see
not
is when
doing
you
it.
take a drink of someone's cup is like, what if they have like a mouth disease or a mouth like STD or
I
something?
don't even do that. Like even Dubs, like once he drinks out of something,
Yeah.
it's his now.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I kiss him.
Yeah.
So it's not that. That's gross.
I can't do
I
it.
won't do it.
I am kind of. I used to be the same way. I've been living in Putnam County too long, where
Yeah.
everyone shares literally everything. So that stigma has left me somehow, and I'm a huge germaphobe. I was a massive,
So it doesn't bother
a
you?
massive germaphobe before COVID. But I mean, I won't share with like my daughter, but like Gina, the person who I mouth swaps,
Yeah.
saliva with.
Right.
Yes, I will share a drink with her if need be.
Yeah, but what if she was to share a cup with somebody? Would that throw you off?
I don't share cups with her when she's like out in party, but like at our house.
No, like what if you were at to get together and she's
Oh,
like, "Hey,
gotcha.
try my drink, Stephanie."
If more people were like that, I'm not going
Of
to
all names.
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's messed up, dude. But it's all
Of
good.
all names.
Yeah, Gina told me to say that, so I don't know what that means. So I don't know what that means.
Anyway,
So yeah, that really bothers me, and it disgusts me. Like I think it's disgusting.
I do
It
too.
really bothers me.
Yeah, it does. It does me. Too.
I mean, it doesn't. It used to bother me. At this point in my life, I'm just kind of like, it's their stuff. I mean, if I don't.
No, I'm sick.
Nope.
No, I have a cold.
Like something just like
I
that,
got
Gina.
sick
Like
time.
you're here, try this, and then your lips touch where they're it's like mouth disease and mouth STDs are a real thing.
Or I would be okay if they like did the waterfall.
Right, if
Where
you're
you pour
dumping
it
it,
in your
or
mouth.
if you take your cup and pour it like a little bit in a
Yeah.
little cup, okay, I'm fine with that.
But here's the thing. I don't care if people do that off mine, but I will not do it off someone else if they have drank because
Right.
their spit is in that,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
won't do it.
Yeah.
So what do you mean you don't care if they do it off of yours?
Like I wouldn't care if you waterfall my drink,
Oh, waterfall.
But she's not going to waterfall there.
but I'm not waterfalling yours.
Right. Go ahead, Ed.
My wife was adamant about this.
Yeah.
Okay. She's never used to know. And I thought, well, what's the big deal? You're just taking a drink. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the older I've gotten, the more I realize No, I don't want nobody else's drink.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's how it was
that's
with me. The
crazy.
older I'm getting,
Especially
like, the more it bothers
I've seen
me.
with the kids, you know.
Yeah.
The
kids-
backwash.
Oh yeah.
Because in my mind, that's what's happening. I am just drinking
you know,
all
you've
of your
got a problem
backwash.
when there's more in the cup after you've taken a drink.
And it's not necessarily-
agree. If you see a Cheerio floating in your whiskey,
Yeah.
that's not a good look.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily the backwash for me, even though that's disgusting. It's the mouth disease and mouth STDs.
I
like,
think that's a lot
if
less of a
Danielle has
prevalent
a
real
mouth
thing than ever.
disease or mouth STD, you have it anyway.
And plus,
I know,
that's
but
why
I'm
I
just
gave it
saying.
to her.
I'm just
I mean,
thinking, like,
if-
the amount of mouth diseases that are out there that are contagious, like you're thinking, is really slim.
yeah, but still
like-
slim enough for me to not for it to bother
I'm
me.
just
I
saying.
mean, where's
like,
that
it's
mouth
not-
been too?
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, were we talking like strangers? Because I won't even let somebody who like I said, I kiss Dubs, and I will not drink.
Like, it don't
won't
matter.
drink
Like,
it.
I don't care if you're family or not. Like, just because you're family doesn't mean you don't have mouth disease or mouth STD.
But if
or
you
something.
kiss Danielle anyway, then why do you care if she drinks after you? I guess if that's the concern.
If it's me and her, I don't care. But I'm saying, like, if she was to drink out of like someone else's cup and
Oh,
then
yeah,
like
that'd
you
be-
want to kiss me,
yeah.
Yeah,
That's- no.
yeah, I ain't
No.
as freaky as me apparently.
Oh.
That's-
I'm not
No.
not when it comes.
I'm
to
letting you know
drinking
right
with
now.
people. No.
Nah, I'll go to a spit swapping contest tomorrow. Let's,
Oh
let's,
god,
let's
so
do
that
it.
just made me like feel like I'm gonna gag.
Alex in the group said when I was little, I didn't let anybody eat my food. So maybe don't take a
Yeah.
bite of his sandwich, things like that.
I always hated that because
Yeah.
I'd always see like your teeth marks. So I
Yep.
knew your teeth were there.
And now your teeth were rubbing on that
pull,
piece.
if they pull away and there's like a little.
Oh,
bit of a-
Gina!
that's so gross.
Oh.
I hate when people bite. I mean, I don't. We can tear it, and you can eat a piece like that, or I'll
Yeah,
cut it.
yeah.
Mia says when Austin doesn't rinse the dishes off.
Oh, I hate that too. Mia.
What?
Especially because nobody does the dishes for like 3 days. So if you don't rinse it off, it just sits there. It's so gross.
Austin in the group says when someone gets a hold of you only when they need something.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
kind of bothersome.
that's annoying.
Yeah.
It is. Although I can say this.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gina.
I do have like I have a couple of friends who like I don't hear from them unless there's something wrong, like unless there's something going on in their lives, and they don't necessarily need something, but
Yeah.
they need to talk or whatever. I don't mind being the light in someone's darkness.
Okay.
I don't mind that.
Okay.
So if the only time they think of me is when
They need
they're
you.
having a hard time and they feel the need to reach out, I'm okay with that. But if it's something like, can I borrow money? Can I borrow? If it's
Right.
something like that, and
Okay,
that's the
that
only
makes sense.
time, then that's a little bit annoying. But if it's something as far as like just reaching out because you need something,
Right. You know that
like, you
person
need
can
to
really be
talk.
there right now for you during that part of life.
Like I
Right,
know,
right.
because I have several friends that are like, you're always going to answer.
Right.
So I think that there's a little bit of a difference there.
Ed, someone someone said this is KY. Hi, Papa.
Oh, my granddaughter.
Yeah, they're listening. Said hi.
right.
Say hi back, Papa.
Hi, Kai. How you doing?
That's awesome. Got some
Hi,
listeners. Got some
Kai.
fans. Hi,
She's
Kai.
11.
11.
11?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry for what I said. Oh, probably.
He definitely said things 11-year-olds.
I'm not child appropriate.
Ed,
Don't
what?
listen to Corey.
Ed, what's a pet peeve of yours you find gross or disgusting? You got one?
Sharing food.
Same thing.
Yeah, I just don't. You don't want, like you said, I'll cut a piece off.
Yeah.
Or do something like that. Plus, I don't like people eating my food.
They're right.
Well, that
Okay,
too.
if
By
you
looking
Order
at the
your
run-
own.
Fry, order your own.
Yeah.
By looking at all of us, we don't share our food either. So
Although I did, now I don't order fries now because I can't eat a lot of fries.
Yeah.
But I will. So every time somebody else gets fries, I do take a couple of their fries only because I can't order a whole fry.
Yeah, right, it makes
so
sense.
I just
You gotta
call
have
it
that little
fry-
taste real quick.
Yeah, it's the fry
Yeah.
tax, and they all pay it, and they will. And I told Dubs, he was like he took me out to lunch the other day. He was like eyeballing me when I snatched a couple of fries, and I looked at him. I was like, you signed up for this for the rest of your life.
right, right. When me and Danielle first got together, she's like, "Hey, can we just share a fry?" I said, "Hell to the no! You're
No,
gonna get your
no.
own."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just have a couple. No, the hell you won't.
Share fries.
Get your own.
Yeah.
Please.
Jesus.
How do you even know
I'm
to say that?
surprised
kind of
she
thing?
stayed.
You know what? I say the same thing every day. Like, what do you want with me?
There were so many signs.
No money, bad looks,
That's like shared
fat
fries,
guy.
shared cake, shared pie, shared ice cream. No, get your own.
Right. There's certain things I will share, just not my fries.
Double dipping is another one too.
Oh, yeah.
I
when it
can't
comes
stand
to
double
food.
dip.
So when we go to a Mexican restaurant, sorry, Ed, I'll get back to you in a second. When we go to a Mexican restaurant, you got the chips and the salsa. Sometimes there's only one salsa bowl. So I'll make it known from the get-go, hey, guys, I break my chips in 3. That way I'm not double dipping.
That's what I
Yeah.
do too.
Yeah, I make it known.
You dip it, take a bite, and then flip it to the other
Yep.
side.
Or
that's
that,
the idea.
yeah.
Yep, as your fingers going in the
Yeah.
guacamole.
Yeah.
Gina.
Well, I just take fingerfuls and then
She's not even
put
eating
it
chips.
on.
She's
Just
not even
put it
eating
on my
chips.
chip
Oh,
with
just-
my
Or she whips
finger,
that
like-
spork out of her pocket.
You just taking the entire, you take your entire finger and just dip it in
Yeah,
there.
just like scoop it out with my hand and put it on the chip.
Someone said they hate when they see pee on public seats in restrooms.
Yes.
That pisses me off. No pun intended.
puns.
That irritates me so bad. Take a second and wipe it off.
Yeah.
Like accidents happen. I get it. And that's fine, especially for women because we hover. So a lot of people hover, but I don't. So that's why I carry Lysol.
Yeah.
I legitimately have Lysol in my purse for this very reason. It is also one of my pet peeves. So much so I prepare myself. Emergency cake.
Is that
and
chips in there?
Piss on a toilet seat.
Oh.
I used to drive a limo. Whenever I go to stop at Speedway or someplace for go get gas and go to the bathroom late at night,
Yeah.
the bathroom be filthy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm there putting the toilet paper on the seat.
I
Here's
worked
the
at a
trick,
truck
so you don't
stop.
have to worry about it. You don't have to share a toilet seat. Is just use the sink instead.
Oh.
You
I
just
can't
sit-
get my penis that high.
I can. It's just straight. It's just like a straight 90-degree angle.
I worked at a truck stop, Ed,
Yeah, you have.
and I had not in the lot. I worked on the inside,
Speaking of lot lizards, Gina.
and I had to clean those bathrooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I will never understand, like
disgusting.
how pubic hair ends up in a sink. Like I
Yeah.
will never understand it. Don't try to make me. It's
How do you
gross.
miss the toilet that's this big from 2 feet away?
Yeah,
Right.
like I
It
at
was a
some
photo
point,
finish, okay?
And why is the ceiling wet?
I was like, what do they do? Go in and do jumping jacks while they're
Yeah.
peeing? Like, I don't understand men. I don't get
Yeah.
it. I will never get it. There's nothing anyone can do. Like, I feel like men just go in and helicopter while they're peeing, and I don't really know. I don't understand it at all. How do you get pee?
Everywhere.
Yes. It
I
doesn't make
don't
sense.
know. I am not the victim or the culprit of the pee on the ceiling.
Doesn't make
But
sense.
I
to
can't
me.
answer this.
Badass Dad on TikTok said, when you don't put the toilet paper roll the right way.
Which is
What is
what
the
is
right-
the right way? No.
I'm under.
No.
I'm over.
You are wrong.
I'm
not
over.
wrong.
Gina,
It's not
hear
you.
me out.
It's over.
Here, I'm the same way. But if you have an animal,
Yep.
go over or the other way, because
Yeah.
that way when they're clawing at it, it won't unravel.
I don't
Now,
care.
are you guys are you buncher or a folder?
Folder.
I'm
Okay.
a buncher. I'm a buncher.
Okay.
That's so
So
weird.
I used to be a buncher. I also used to be a stander. And I met this guy at a job I used to work at. His name was Ryan. He changed my life. He's
How do you
like,
stand going number 2?
you stand up, you
To
bend
wipe.
over, you wipe.
Oh.
So, but now I stay seated the whole time and do a full wraparound. Changed my life. I go
Oh,
through way
yeah.
less
Yeah.
toilet
Oh.
paper now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bunchers are weird
Mind-blowing.
to me.
Hey,
I'm sorry, but it's weird.
You're a buncher?
I'm a buncher. Just ball it up.
See, I'm a folder.
I got a certain way it gets balled up. It's not like just willy-nilly ball.
I really wish you'd take like a financial literacy class. You are wasting so much money.
I probably am.
Mostly on toilet
And also
paper.
with my Scott toilet paper. That's
Yeah.
why it's got 700 million sheets per roll.
That's why you bunch it because
bunching Scots.
he's making like those paper carnations with his toilet.
Origami.
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 Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
I turn it into an octopus and then I wipe.
yeah. Scott's almost strong enough. You only need like one sheet.
Well, your asshole's probably like 3 inches wide from the sanding of down of it with the.
Oh, yeah.
Scott.
Mine's not that small.
Good God.
It's seen some
I don't
things.
understand that.
You ever had
I don't
Chipotle on a
understand
Friday
lot
night?
of things.
Oh, okay.
Those days you just get in the shower.
Sorry. Over or under, don't care as long as there's toilet paper. What? My brother said that.
Actually,
you are no longer my brother.
I know a lot of like
the hell?
frustrated moms who think like as long if they replace the toilet paper, they're just happy because
That's not
Oh,
the
yeah.
case.
Most
You
of
gotta
the
do it
case,
right.
people
If you're
Did
gonna
I
do it,
ever
do it
tell
right,
you
Corey.
about my mom passive aggressive moment that I did with the bathroom?
Oh, what
so
happened?
my family, obviously, well, most families have the issue of kids and men not replacing the toilet paper. So they also would take the empty toilet paper and just like set it down or whatever.
they're letting you know that
And
it needs
so-
to be replaced.
So one day I was like, went in the bathroom and I just had it. It was
Yeah.
like one of those like breaking points, you know?
Yeah.
So I call everybody. I'm like, you guys, everybody come here quick. And they all came and like Dubs was upstairs. He came downstairs. The kids come out of their rooms and they come and they're standing in the bathroom door. And I was like, I want to show you guys something. I'm so excited. They're like, what? And I took the toilet paper roll and I was like, watch. And I threw it in the trash. I was like, now clap, everybody.
Oh, Gina.
And then I did it, and I made them clap. And,
So they're all
and
clapping?
They were like, "What the?"
What are we clapping for?
And it was just like a such a
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, it was very passive aggressive, but it was just made me feel so much better. And they walked away like I was the asshole, and it was I felt better.
My mom used to save the toilet paper rolls and put her nylons in them, like
Yeah.
so that way she store them in her drawer,
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
like
Yeah.
a storage.
After you did that, did they start putting the toilet
No,
paper roll in the
they
bag?
didn't.
No, of course
No,
not.
but you know what they do? They're like, one time my mom called us in the bathroom to clap for her because she threw away the toilet paper roll.
You know, your kids probably think, I think my mom just learned how to replace the toilet paper roll.
They probably
you know,
did.
Crazy.
Or you go to the bathroom and you say, "Damn it, I'm not replacing that." You go get toilet paper wherever you keep it. You take off some, use it, and then put the toilet paper back.
Oh.
So I have done that.
Oh, yeah.
I will do that. I'll keep a roll like under the sink, and only I know it's there, and I'll leave it empty, like the rest of the toilet paper.
I would leave
Oh.
a snail trail if I had that problem. I can't.
Well, I
can't
can reach
risk-
it from the
Oh,
toilet.
no, mine's not in the same
Pretty
room.
close.
See, I have my own toilet paper in this house.
I
buy my
bet
own
because
Scott.
nobody else uses
Yeah,
Scott.
Danielle will not use it, so
I am with Danielle.
I got my own under the
I don't
sink,
know
my own
how
little
you
storage.
use it.
I love
dude,
it. That's all I've ever used because my grandmom, raising up with her, that's all I've ever used.
Did your grandmother have like a cushioned seat on her toilet seat too?
No,
Okay.
but she still to this day still uses Scott.
If
She
you
likes
like
Scott.
fingers in your butt, just say that.
Whoa,
Oh,
easy,
Just say that.
easy, easy.
Because Scott toilet paper is definitely the route to go.
And our new sponsor is Scott's
Toilet
Toilet Paper.
No, it's not.
Guys, in the morning, what's your favorite part of your self-care routine? Do you have something specific
Like
you do in the
in the morning?
Yeah. What's your favorite part about that?
So I set an alarm for
Yeah.
6:30
Okay.
a.m.
Yeah.
And that's like I have 10 minutes to get out of my house.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey,
And,
what?
Yeah. if
from
I-
out of your bed to out of the house?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So
He
if
brushes
I,
his teeth in the car.
Yeah,
That's right.
If I
That's right.
set up my clothes the night before,
Yeah.
I can snooze my alarm by 6 minutes, and that's the highlight of my
Are
morning.
you serious? So 4 minutes, you're
that
out
extra-
the house.
That extra 4 minutes, I can rest a little. All I got to do is just get dressed and leave. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Pee and leave.
Yeah,
Takes
I don't,
me longer
I don't
than
have
that
hair.
to
I
put
can
on
brush my teeth in my
pants.
car. I have deodorant in my car.
That's the same way. I mean,
So-
I'm not too far off because I can be out in 15 from the time I get out of my bed and I'm in my truck 15 minutes.
I mean, I can be, but I don't want to be.
Right.
Like I
See,
need to move slower.
I get up and man, I've missed a whole night of Facebook or ESPN. I gotta check all the. I
And
gotta
scrolling
check,
for a half hour.
There's none of this getting out of bed 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
That I do that at work. Like
Oh, okay.
after I
I don't work, so yeah, so okay.
Yeah, I get up and I make my coffee, feed the cat, and then I always play word games to kind of get my brain going.
Old school coffee or Keurig?
Well, I have both, but I do use the Keurig more
Okay.
because now I can only drink
Okay.
like 6 ounces of coffee. So it.
straight cowboy coffee for me.
Thank you, Mia. Mia said, I love Scott toilet paper. Thank you, Mia. You're being smart.
Mia, for
doesn't
what? Are
know
you
any
sanding
better.
something down? Like, what are you using
Stop
it for?
it.
Are you using it to stop a wound?
Stop it. Alex in the group said people that wipe standing up because then your pants hit the floor. And they said that's gross.
I agree.
Oh,
it
Yeah,
in
it
a public
is.
bathroom. Yes. That's, yeah.
I 100% agree, and that's why I'm so grateful that my life was changed a few years ago.
What'd you get it cut off? What happened?
No,
Oh, you're
I
now you
switched
sit.
from
instead.
standing to sitting.
Yeah.
Somebody showed him how to wipe while he was sitting.
Yeah.
Like a big boy.
The concept never
Welcome to the
made
ladies'
sense.
bathroom. We're going to show you some things, Corey.
Like no one ever like did a physical display of this is how it works. Like I didn't understand how I was supposed
Have
to
you ever
reach.
seen them do that now? They do like the two balloons taped together and they put
have.
like pudding in the middle and they have
on
kids
the back of a chair?
wipe.
Stop. Corey's
Wipe
getting turned
it.
on right now.
Yeah, they have
Definitely
kids
not.
wipe it so they can see like how it
Oh,
works.
okay. All right.
And what they're
Yeah.
doing because
Peanut butter's pretty accurate
Some
sometimes.
kids, some kids don't understand. Like they think all they have to do is like put the toilet
Touch
paper,
their butt
touch
with
the
it.
butt, and then throw it away and then go.
Then they start licking the peanut butter off the balloon.
Oh, Ed! That's Ed,
Which
ladies and
is
gentlemen. Ed Bartko,
better
stand-up
than
comedian.
doing
Yeah.
that during the real thing.
So that's where that fetish came
So
from.
he started him on a.
Ed,
journey
before
of-
we go, where can people find you?
I will be at Casual Pint this Wednesday for an open mic.
Nice.
I'll be at Home Slice Pizza downtown next Sunday night, and I will be competing in the Crumley Cup June 5th.
I love how you said competing
Yes.
because that's not what you said in the car.
Well,
Wait, are you doing it too?
You challenged me in the car.
Wait, are you doing it too, Corey?
In the car. What did you say again,
I
Ed?
said I'm winning that thing this time.
Yeah.
Where is the Crumbly Cup taking
It will be
place?
taking place at the Funny Bone. And you can
Toledo
try
Funny Bone.
crumleycup.com, I believe it is.
Okay.
Are you in it too, Corey?
Yes, I am.
Is that June 5th?
Yeah,
June
Okay, I
5th.
wanna
I believe
go.
it's a Thursday night.
I think so.
I don't do nothing on Thursday, so
I think I need to go to that.
Bring it. It's
I'm going to vote for Ed, by the way.
It's a 1 minute comedy rumble.
It's really weird to
What
see
do you-
how do.
yeah, how does
you get
this
1 minute?
work?
How he does? You go in, you register with the, you've signed up already. You make sure he's got everybody's name on a list. He takes the names out, puts them in a cup, and then when you're ready to go, he pulls 2 names. Then you go 1 against 1, and there's 3 judges on the stage. They judge.
That sounds stressful.
Do you guys got to go up and like roast each other?
No,
or
no,
just
no,
do
no,
a
1
bit?
minute of
We're
your
just doing
bit.
one stand up.
Because you
You're doing
already
1
know.
minute.
I was like,
Our
hold on a minute, because I am very good at roasting. I will sign up.
Are signups over?
I don't know if he's got enough
I'm
or
sure
not.
he might have some people fall out. Do you want to sign up?
I don't know.
So
I don't know if I'm
it.
ready for
So then
that.
it goes down. So then after
I don't know if I'm ready for
it
that.
goes
What-
down to
That's a minute.
16.
Nick,
It goes down to
worst
16,
thing-
and
Oh,
then
yeah.
8, then 4, then 2, and then 1.
the worst thing that happens is you don't win the Crumbly Cup.
Okay.
So worst thing. It's not like they're
And-
going to electrocute the losers.
And there are 31 people that enter every single time that in that exact same boat that don't win the Crumbly Cup.
Right, so-
But to be on stage at the Funny Bone,
Yeah,
You're
I
afraid of
would
a
do
stage?
it.
that's kind of cool. No, I'm saying that'd be
Oh,
kind of cool.
gotcha.
I think you
That'd be
should
kinda
do it.
Here's what I'm getting tired of: steps, getting up on the stage. Everywhere I go, there's steps on the stage.
Yeah.
I thought it was a roast, so I was going to enter because I would have won.
Ed wants a ramp.
Yeah,
I
I'd
want to
be
rap
nice.
too.
He wants a boost, Nick. You could just stand on the side of the
Yeah.
stage and be like, here you go.
Or
Get on my
just
back.
a railing. Just a railing. Just give me a railing. That'd
You know
be
what?
fine too.
I
Yeah, it
say-
needs to be more accessible for Ed, guys.
I
Come
say
on.
Make the chairs in the stadium higher.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll just stand on flat surface and you guys can just look all at me.
Ed's standing by the door. We got to turn. Everybody's got to turn to the
Yeah,
corner.
there you go.
Well, guys, that's our show. That's
right,
our
cool.
show. It's our last show with Corey and Gina.
My last show.
It's our last ending to the show.
What if
Thank
we
you
just
guys
don't leave?
so much. For, you don't have to, but I'm
Filibuster.
gonna turn the light off in a minute.
Just sit
But,
here in the dark.
thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey.
For sure.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to
starting-
miss everybody.
fun.
Starting in June, I know you guys have made some bunch of friends and followers because of this show, and everybody loves you, and I love you guys, and I appreciate
Not
everything
enough
that you
to
put.
not enough to work the schedule.
Hey!
Yeah.
Not really.
Oh, wrong button. Thank you guys so
he,
much. So
he was
in-
like, "Hey,
Yeah.
hey, here's this date and time I know doesn't work for either
not
of
that's
you."
not it.
And we're like, it
That's
doesn't work
not
for us.
it.
He's like, okay, cool, bet.
Yeah.
So
'Cause, so
Monday's
here's
your
the
last
thing.
show.
I thought
we
about-
didn't talk about it on Monday. He's just like, hey guys, that's the last show.
That's the
for
only
you guys."
time. Like I can't do it any earlier on Sunday because then it cuts into people's Sunday with their families and stuff. So I'm like, only best time's going to be like 8 or 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
There's really not a good time on Sunday.
There's no time, real good time any days, really.
That's true.
So that was the best option.
It is.
It's all
So-
good, man. I'm just giving you crap. I'm gonna miss
Thank you, guys.
I love you.
Love
Thank
you
you all
guys.
for listening all
you.
this time.
You guys
Had a
been
good
much
time.
great.
Before we dip out,
Yeah.
where can they listen to us at?
You can find us on Spotify.
Spotify. Wow.
Wow.
That was kind of impressive
Someone's
to end
Mexican.
Oh,
on. Yay. Fiesta.
Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Ed, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Corey, Gina, love you guys.
Love
Thank you so
you.
much.
love you, son.
Bye.
See you later.